Hello, this is Melissa Cole, curator of the Oshawa Community Museum. Happy New Year to all my listeners. With the successful launch of our Henry House publication in November 2012, I thought I would focus on an artifact that is featured in this book, Jennie Henry's embroidered white lawn undersleeves. She wore these sleeves when she got married on New Year's Day in 1872. So what exactly is an undersleeve? Undersleeves were an essential part of every mid-19th century lady's wardrobe, regardless of social or economic status. Usually white or off-white in color, they were a second sleeve that was made to be detachable from the gown for ease in laundering. Some undersleeves were loosely hand-sewn into the sleeve of a dress. Others were secured with a series of ties. Some were fitted with an early form of elastic within the top casing. Warm weather sleeves are made from lightweight fabrics such as organdy or lawn. Cooler weather sleeves were made from a heavy material such as cotton. Undersleeves serve a practical purpose. They keep body oils off of the fashioned fabric and can be washed and bleached, the reason for using white fabric. Many dresses are made of wool or silk and cannot be washed, so protecting the fabric was very important. The undersleeve would extend from the wrist to the upper arm. Many featured button cuffs, but this particular set features a wide pagoda sleeve or a bell-shaped sleeve. The undersleeves would most likely have been worn under a pagoda sleeve, with the exception of these. These gorgeous undersleeves are fancier than the standard undersleeve, because they were a part of the wedding attire. This set is a wonderful example of the delicate and feminine hand embroidery work that ladies were incorporating into their wardrobe during the Victorian period. This set of undersleeves was acquired by the museum in 1970 through Mildred Fletcher, who was a great-granddaughter of Thomas Henry. This set of sleeves was worn by Lorenda Jane, or Jennie as she was known by family members, when she married John Luke McGill. Jennie Henry was the youngest daughter of Thomas and Lorenda Henry. She was married in the family's home, Henry House, which is one of the 3 buildings that makes up the Oshawa Community Museum, on January 1st, 1872, to John Luke McGill. Jennie was the first bride in the Henry family to wear a ring. Prior to wearing rings, brides wore lace caps on their wedding day. Jennie and John Luke had 5 children together. They farmed John Luke's father's farm on Wilson Road, before later settling on Agnes Street in Oshawa. John Luke worked at General Motors making $4.90 a week. Jennie was the last surviving child of Thomas and Lorenda Henry. She passed away on October 27, 1935. Thank you for joining me for this month's podcast. If you're interested in learning more about the Henry family and the Henry House, you can purchase If This House Could Talk, The History of Henry House, at our museum shop, which is located in Guy House at the Oshawa Community Museum. Next month's podcast, I will be talking about a unique chair from our collection. Thank you for joining me this month.